So there are two ways for a function to not be continuous. Either we have a hole or either we have a gap. So what if we draw some graph between A and B with a hole on it? So let's define the coordinate points as we did before. Where we started our continuous function is using the x value of A. Therefore, the y value, we can define it as f of A. And where we stop our continuous function, if we use the x value of B, then the y value can be defined as f of B. What I forgot to mention, let's say that the name of this function is f of A. We'll notice that the intermediate value theorem will fail where we have our hole. Because if we take a look at the y value of this hole, let's call it L, when we find out the x value that made that happen, maybe by location, it is somewhere between A and B, which is what we wanted. But if there was a hole to start with, that was implying that at this location, the function was undefined. Therefore, the x value that was used, it does not exist. It was an undefined x value. So the intermediate value theorem failed. Notice that we chose some y value between A and B, and we were not able to define some x value between A and B. And now let's take a look at the second scenario where we have a gap in our function. Let's draw that. Starting at A, let me go to B, but let me give a gap on the function. So notice that the point where we are starting our continuous function is using the value of A. Therefore, the y value is f of A. And when this function uses the x value of B, my y value can be defined as f of B. We'll notice that the gap that we have in our function, the y value of this gap is going to be some value between f of A and f of B. Well, if we take a look at the x value that we would obtain, maybe by location, it is between A and B, but if there was a gap there, that was implying that the x values were undefined there. Then the intermediate value theorem failed, because notice that we did choose some y value between f of A and f of B. We chose L, but notice that we were not able to find some x value between A and B, because at the gap, the y value did not exist. Therefore, the x value was undefined. So the intermediate value theorem failed. Hello. If you would like to continue learning about mathematics, you can check out the videos on the left.